I'm Ron Rodos from keyboardimprov.com, and thanks for joining here in my Beatles series. For the 14th video, I thought I'd play one of my favorite Beatles songs. It's called Julia. It's not one of their most well-known songs, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It's on their White Album, and John Lennon wrote it dedicated to the memory of his mother, who he didn't really know too well. And it really brings out a lot of his most tender feelings in the way he sings it, in the lyrics, and in the song itself. It's just simply gorgeous. By the time they got to the White Album, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know, they weren't really collaborating the way they were earlier on, especially Lennon and McCartney, who co-wrote the early songs. Even though you'll still see the songs credited as Lennon/McCartney, they really did that to put up a united front, so people thought they were still really working as a group, but they weren't. Matter of fact, one of the more famous stories of the White Album is that their producer, George Martin, just got fed up with them and just walked out and left the young Jeff Emmerich, the engineer, working the control, and said, "You got him. You're producing him." It's like, wow. And now he's a legend, partly because of that. But John Lennon basically did this, himself, and he had learned how to do fingerstyle guitar from his friend and the folk singer Donovan. And he really apparently practiced it and really spent some time getting this fingerstyle. And that's the fun thing for me on this song, is to really play that. So you have a melody, which is this beautiful but kind of static melody. And then you play the chords. I do like roots and fifths and octaves in the left hand. I just try to do like a fingerstyle picking acoustic guitar. Chord tones, and it's not something you might get the first time you try it. It took me a long time to get this sort of interplay between the hands, in this and in jazz and in funk music and everything. I remember, especially the years when I was in college, like 17 to age 21 or so, I used to get so frustrated because I almost got it, and then just doesn't feel right, or it kind of breaks down halfway through. But stick with it, because this is one of those real truths. If I can do it, you can do it. Anybody can do it if I can do it, because it took me a long time. So it's a question of playing the melody and then doing anything. And I'm not staying with one rhythm or one pattern. I'm not necessarily going, like sometimes in guitarists start like that. I'm really just mixing it up and playing with the rhythms and the almost like you're playing hand drums. And you can leave some space too. You can go. Really fill every single beat, but give it a try on this song and some other similar songs and see where it takes you. So here we go. Julia, one of my favorite songs, and I hope you enjoy this. playing like that. You know, when I was in middle school, I did play some guitar, junior high school, so I wasn't that good at it, but I have a sense of what it's like to do that. And, you know, once you get this style, and this is a great tune to start with, you know, James Taylor tunes, even some jazzy things. You know, you could play Autumn Leaves like this. See how it's very similar? Just once you get these patterns, you can apply them to any tune you want and just see if it works in that style. So good luck with your own playing. Hopefully this inspires you to go forward and try things you never did and stick with it until you get it. Check me out at keyboardimprov.com if you want some step-by-step instruction. Love to teach you through my video course or through Skype. Anything you need, let me know. And have fun. Have fun. It's about enjoying every step of the way, and then you'll hit these big strides where you just take off at certain points. Good luck.